Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ebony. Today I am going to draw this picture of my daughter. I took it one morning. We were just up, well, she was up and I just so happened to be up because she was up. But anyway, I took this picture of her being curious about her hands and I thought it just looked so cool. So I was inspired to kind of recreate it, but like in my own way. So that's exactly what we're about to do today. She's also here right now. She's awake. Usually I like to do this when she's asleep, but we're gonna work with it. I really wanted to get started. As you can see, I already started sketching, but I wanted to finish with you guys. So let's get into it. So not only did I think this picture of her was pretty cool, I think it'll also be a challenge for me because I'm not very good with drawing hands, and this picture works a lot with light and shadows, and that's something I'm also not very good at, but I want to get better at. I've been able to work on my craft a lot lately. Like every week I'm drawing something. And I'm very grateful for that because I didn't think that was possible because, you know, now I have big responsibilities or bigger responsibilities than I once had. I really did try to put her to sleep before this video and she just was not having it. But I can tell she's tired. She just likes to fight it. I can definitely tell because usually when she's tired, she likes to rub her head on me, which is what she's doing right now. You guys can't see it. This girl cracks me up. She is too much. Oh, there she goes, moving the camera. Okay, and there's plenty of stuff for her to play with. Zavea. All right, guys, we are back. I just put her to sleep. You know, that's my girl and everything, but you know, I really look forward to her nap times for obvious reasons. But it's funny because like when she sleeps longer than when she usually sleeps, I'm like, okay, it's time for you to wake up. I miss you. How do you guys put your little ones to sleep? I sing to her or I hum to her while I'm rocking her at the same time. And that's like my go-to. Her name is Zavea Rose. She was born April 7th. Her dad actually came up with her name. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool. So I kind of signed off on it. I was thinking more like Watermelon Drea, but in the hospital, they nicknamed her Fantasia because that's just how loud and prominent her voice was. Like, that girl could cry. This is her beautiful forehead that she inherited from me and my dad's side of the family. So I'm going to exaggerate her afro. Her hair has grown a lot. All I've been using is Blue Magic. If you know, you know. One day her hair will get like this. I say on this channel all the time, I'm just so grateful to be a mom. It's probably one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I definitely get humbled a lot. Like, I want to say this whole journey with being a mom has humbled me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be a better person. I'm gonna be a better person because of her. She's 9 months and I've really been trying to get her to eat some solids. She's been very stubborn with it. This morning, what I did was I made me some breakfast. I had some curry lentils and then I made some boiled eggs to go with it. And then I was like, okay, let me just give her some of the lentils, see how she likes it. It had sweet potato and carrots and onions, and I believe that was it. And guys, she actually ate it. Like, I put it on a spoon for her and I just sat it there on her chair for her because usually she'll just pick it up and start playing with it. She put it in her mouth and she ate it. She did gag. She gagged. But I think that's just part of the process. She didn't spit it out. And if you know me, you know that I cried. I definitely cried. But I can't believe she ate it. It's been a struggle to get her to eat stuff. Like, of course, all she wants is milk. But like, she's 9 months old and soon, you know, I mean, it would be cool to just see her eat, you know, real food. It just takes so much patience. I always thought I was someone who had a lot of patience, but even me, I need more when it comes to her. Like, I realized that when it comes to her, I am a fighter. Like, I am a fighter. I will continue as long as it's in my power and it's the will of the Most High for me to do, I will do it. When baby girl was like, I want to say 2-3 months old, I had a huge dip in my milk supply, and that was so new to me. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I knew I wanted to breastfeed. Like, that's something that was very important to me. So I made sure that, it could happen. And then when my milk supply dipped, that made me so upset. I didn't know what was going on. Turns out I believe I was stressed, but like I can't put a finger on what it really was. Ever since then, I, looked up how to keep up with my supply and just how to, of course, manage stress to make sure I'm eating. Even now, it's still kind of complicated to understand, but thankfully I do have a supply. She's gained a lot of weight because of it. So I am very grateful. She should have more fingers here, right? Let me go back to the picture. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one of them is just out of sight. Okay, it's her pinky. Just checking. So now at night, when I'm so tired, I'm like dog tired, but she's hungry. I gotta feed her. I just try to be thankful because it could be, a situation that I don't want. So this actually happened the other night. Baby girl is still teething. So I feel for her. I definitely do. She was just crying all night. Yeah, it was tough. Just trying to settle her down. I got to the point where I was like, oh my gosh, like, what else can I do? I'm her mom. I want to try to soothe her. I just want to try. I almost turned on the TV because I'm sure she would have loved to watch Gracie's Corner. That would have calmed her down. But it was 8 o'clock at night and I was like, no, like she's supposed to be asleep. I tried to aim for 8 o'clock. It's not perfect every day, but so instead of turning on Gracie's Corner, I had to put my foot down on that. I know she was in pain, but I played some praise and worship music. It was more so for me than it was for her. I played it loud too. I was able to get her to eat. She didn't go to sleep right away. At least I got her to eat. So I've been listening to a bunch of worship music lately. I'll leave the link down below. I play it every day, usually in the morning or really whenever I need it. I play it during bath time. Again, mostly for me, not for her. So guys, I am a stay-at-home mom. And I remember I used to be so embarrassed to admit that. And I hate that. I was afraid because I know it just seems like something that is looked down upon. I remember when I was like 2 months postpartum, people were asking me, so when are you going back to work? What? Work? That's literally the last thing on my mind. But then at the same time, I do know that that is not an option for everybody being staying at home, with a baby. But I knew when I was pregnant, that was something that was very important to me. I was working while I was pregnant, and I remember before work, I would just cry because just the thought of not being there for her just made me so upset. So now I am very grateful for where I am, the position that I am. I really try not to complain ever because, like I said, not everybody has the opportunity to stay at home with their children. The scripture says that children are a gift from Yahuwah himself. I appreciate it so much. There was a point where I convinced myself that I did not want to have children. I always admired people who actually like to be around children. That was just never my thing. But now I find myself today, I want more. Yah willing, I want more. Every day I'm trying to decide, what should I do today? There's just so much that I want to do. I want to, of course, be here for baby girl and cater to all her needs. Well, I don't even have a choice with that. I want to spend time with my husband. There's days like yesterday, I just wanted to rest. Like, I didn't want to do anything. Man, I could barely get outside. I'm thankful that I was able to get outside. It's just trying to balance it all and then trying to find time to make sure I pray and stay in the word. It's hard. I'm trying to find that balance. I'll let you guys know when I find it. But like right now, it's days later since I started this project, and I was actually in the middle of working out, and then baby girl, she's just fighting her sleep. I know she's tired. So I put her down for a nap, and then I was like, while she is finally down for a nap, I'm just go ahead and finish out this video. I wanted to finish my workout. I literally have on my ankle weights as we're talking. Okay, so we have our cute purple onesie, and now I just created a heart pattern, and I'm gonna put that over that like that, and then just do a clipping mask over it. Isn't that so cute? That is so cute. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's get into the skin. Let's do the skin. I was reading a scripture this morning that said that the kingdom of Yahuwah belongs to those who are like children. And to me, when I look at baby girl, she's very curious and, naive to a lot of things. And I think that's what that scripture is saying. Like, just to come as humble as you are. When you're someone who is learning, which is what the scripture calls us to do, you don't sit there and pretend like you know everything. You're curious, you want to know more. And that's what I strive to be, someone who's just a learner who just wants to know more, especially when it comes to the Father. I definitely could fill in this whole hand, and sometimes you'll see me do that like I did for the pajamas, but I like to color it in. There's something that is just calming about this. That's why I do like coloring. I think I like coloring more than I like the sketching, even though both are very cool. My husband actually gave me the idea to put her outdoors, like in the moon. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So on this layer, I'm gonna take the round brush and I'm just gonna have her sitting on the grass. I got this layer behind her, nothing perfect. And then I'm just gonna fill that in. And now with this layer, I'm just going to change the mode to multiply to kind of turn off the lights. Okay. Or just to give it a glow, really. So I'm going to use the photo of her as a reference of where the light is hitting. So it's hitting up here. I'm going to highlight her hair, forehead, and her nose. Now I'm going to use the Gaussian blur just to blur some of these lines a little bit. Okay, this is looking so cool. Now we got some lights. I'm going to create this shadow that's in the reference. And I'm just going to fill that layer. There we go. I think I want to soften it up a little bit, so we're definitely going to go back to the Gaussian blur, just a little bit though. Nothing too crazy. There you go. I think some stars in the background would be really cool. What do you guys think? The funny thing about this drawing is that I can definitely see it happening. This girl is just, she's hilarious. All right, I am so done with this. It took me a whole week to finish this, you guys, for obvious reasons. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the final piece. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all willing, I will see you guys in the next one.